Hey, I'm Teddy Burris, your LinkedIn strategist and trainer. And the question I just got is, what are some reasons why you would not connect with someone who invites you to connect on LinkedIn? And that's a really good question. And it's really important to be clear about your strategy, your tactics, your best processes when you're getting LinkedIn invites, so that you know what you will do and what you won't do, and you know the process that you'll use to execute on those invitations. So let me give you a few insights into answering the question, what are some reasons I won't accept a LinkedIn invite that I receive on LinkedIn? So first of all, if the person who sends me the invitation is not relevant to me in any way at all, then I won't accept the invite. Now, when I say not relevant to me in any way at all, that's way more than just business. That's business, that's community, that's interest, that's skills, that's it's all kinds of things. You know, they play in the same sandbox I play in. Do they do stuff similar to me? Have they done stuff similar to me? Is there some level of connection, second level connections that I know who may know that person? There's lots of reasons that I apply the word relevance when I'm looking at a LinkedIn invite. And if I can't see any relevance at all, then I'm not likely to accept the invite. Now, that means that the person who sent me that invite, they better be aware of the fact that I need to see relevance. And so maybe they should use the invite messaging to inform me of the relevance that they see, and then let me take and interpret that information moving forward. Now, there's another step along that, but let me give you a few more insights of why I won't accept an invite. So here's another huge one. I'm not interested in most of the multi-level marketing programs out there. And I'm also not interested in high-level ticket sales programs. That does not interest me at all, because I personally do not see those types of businesses and me being involved in them in any shape or form. So multi-level marketing, high-ticket sales programs, not of interest to me at all. Here's another reason. If they don't have a message, then I'm often unlikely to accept the invitation. However, I'm going to give the LinkedIn member the benefit of the doubt that they don't understand the power of the LinkedIn invite message. Okay, I'm going to give them that benefit. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them a message back. Okay, I'm going to send them a message back, and I'm going to ask them in my style, why do they want to connect? What enticed them to send me an invite? And I've got a series of words that I use that works pretty good, and they get that message. Now, if I send them that message and ask them to tell me why they want to connect, and they don't respond in 1 week, then I ignore the invite. Here's why. If they don't respond in a week, that tells me that they're not actively using LinkedIn, or they don't have a meaningful response to the question of why they want to connect. So then I hit the no button. Now, if they respond to me with a message that says, I'm just trying to build up my network, I'm not interested in connecting, I'm not going to connect with them. Actually, I'm going to invite them to follow me so they can learn from me. But I don't need to connect with someone just to build up my network. I got to connect with purpose, and that's not the purpose. Here's another one. If they respond to me with, I have a really cool product that I want to talk with you about, not going to connect. That's not what I'm about. That's not how I'm going to use LinkedIn. And I don't want people to use LinkedIn that way on me. Now, here's another one. If they respond to my question of why they want to connect, and they thank me for connecting, which I have not done, then I'm not likely to connect, because they're not paying attention at all. They don't understand. They're not paying attention. And it's clear to me if they're not paying attention, they're not interested in using LinkedIn effectively or appropriately. Here's another one. If they respond back to me, if they respond back with a call to action, with, oh my golly, Teddy, sign up for this webinar, read this ebook, you've got to do this, I'm not going to connect. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to connect with people, again, who are relevant to me. I'm going to connect with people who are willing to engage on LinkedIn in some meaningful way. They don't need to engage this much, but they need to engage in some way or another and to some level. And so I'm very purposeful about connecting on LinkedIn with people who are relevant to me and I'm relevant to them, people I can help, people who can help me. I'm really focused on connecting with what I refer to as my most important viewer. Marketing calls it my target audience. I'm also highly interested in connecting with influencers that are people who can introduce me to my target audience. And I'm also really excited about connecting with people that I meet along the way in my business, in my life, in my community. This morning, I talked to a young man who's a salesperson for a BMW dealership. And as I was talking with him, he seemed like a really cool young man, new in a sales role. He was struggling a little bit. And I asked him, I said, are you on LinkedIn? He goes, no, but I want to get on LinkedIn. I said, when you get on LinkedIn, you send me an invite. Why? Because I had a conversation with him. He seems like a really smart young man who wants to grow. And I would love to help him however I can once we connect on LinkedIn. So I connect purposefully. And so, again, my key reasons for not connecting are if there's no message, no relevance, they don't respond to my message appropriately, they respond with a sale or a call to action. I'm pretty purposeful about that. And that has allowed me, that has provided me those best practices, the ability to grow a very meaningful and beneficial LinkedIn network, which I think is important for all of us to do. Teddy, your LinkedIn strategist and trainer, and thank you for letting me share with you my philosophies of connecting on LinkedIn.